Hello developers, welcome back to our channel Detailed Decoding. Few days ago I came across this 3D model on the internet. I thought of creating the same model using CSS, but I can't able to replicate the same texture and colors as it is in this image. But the good one is I successfully created all this 3D structure. In this video I will show you how I created this 3D structure by using only CSS. So this is a 3D structure what I created. I know this looks so different while comparing these two images, but in this 3D model they are using some textures. The same kind of texture I can't able to produce in the CSS. Inside my project directory I have one HTML and CSS files. Inside my CSS I have the color codes what I need in this project, and inside my HTML I am going to create one scene. Inside the scene I am going to create left wall. If you see here, our left wall contains three portions. One is ceiling, basement and wall. For ceiling it will contains left, front and top portions. So I'm going to add it first, and next we need wall. Wall contains left and front portion. So inside wall I need to add left and front. Base, inside the base we need top, front and left, and here I need to add my perspective 1500 pixel and perspective origin 50%, 50%. That means center of our view area. Position relative, display flex and transform, translate x 10%. Let me arrange it properly first. Next we will go for wall. To get the 3D perspective we need to rotate our wall. If you are going to style this object as a 3D instance, we need to add transform style, perspective 3D, position relative with 600 pixel. Now you can see the left portion of our wall. So let's do the same for top and front portion. For front we need to push it little bit in the Z axis. So for that transform, translate Z 75 pixel. Now our wall is completed, and we'll next go into the ceiling. As we rotated our wall, we need to rotate our ceiling also. So I'm just copy pasting it, and transform style, perspective 3D, and then we'll move into the ceiling. Front, position absolute, transform, translate Z 75 pixel, width 100%, height 100%, and we'll copy paste the gradient color here. So now we can able to see our ceiling front portion. Position absolute, 600 pixel, then copy paste our color gradient, and we'll temper into the ceiling left. Transform, rotate Y 270 degree, translate Z 75 pixel. So now we got our ceiling. So we need to bring this ceiling little bit downwards. Translate Y 2 pixel. Next we'll see our base. Base is similar to our ceiling, so I'm just copy paste the entire thing. Now our left wall is completed, so I'm going to my HTML and I'm copy paste the entire thing and just renaming it as a right wall. And we need to rotate our right wall. Transform, rotate Y 180 degree, 270 pixel, and we need to adjust some numbers a little bit, so let me do that. Now we have aligned our left wall and right wall, but if you see here, we need to cover this portion. So for that I am going to increase my left wall ceiling top width. If you see here, now it is adjusted. Now we have completed our left wall and right wall. Now let's focus on this floor. Inside my scene, I'm going to add one more container for floor. Inside floor, we need to add basement. If you see here, inside the basement we have top, right and left portions. If you see here, inside the basement we have top, front and left portions. So let me add that here. Floor position absolute, left 0, bottom 0. Inside the floor we have basement. Here we are going to rotate the basement as we did in the right and left walls. So I'm going to copy paste this. We are going to rotate the same and transform style to perspective 3D, position relative. I'm selecting the left side. Transform, translate, transform, rotate, Y 240 degree, translate Z 30 pixel. So if you see here, we got the basement left side, we need to align it properly. So in order to do that, inside the basement, set Y 15 pixel, translate X 455 pixel, and inside the left, translate 3D 100 pixel, comma 8 pixel and 100 pixel for my Z. Next we will go for basement front. Transform, translate Z 160 pixel, translate X 5 pixel and translate Y 29 pixel. So it is aligned properly, and then we'll see floor, basement, top. So here let me copy paste the same. Transform, translate Y negative 50 pixel, translate X 80 degree, and we need to add background color. If you see here, our top and front portion are aligned properly, and now we'll check our left portion. So I'm going inside my dev tools, inside left. Let me try to adjust set value. On this portion it is aligned properly. I'm just copy paste the values inside my Visual Studio Code. Now we are done with the basement. Now we'll see how to set the marble inside our basement. For that I am going inside my top, and I am going to add one mat and 5 marble. Now I am first going to select. Now I am going to select marble with 17%. Inside top, transform style, perspective 3D and display flex. So now if you see, we got this marble, and now we'll go for this mat. Position absolute, background color, color matte, border radius 5 pixel, transform, translate 3D 160 pixel, transform, translate 3D 160 for X, 125 for Y and 15 for Z, and box shadow. Now we'll step into this cot, and now we'll add cot inside our scene. This cot contains 4 legs and a cot head, cot foot and a cot left. So let me add that here. And if we come into this leg section, it contains front left top and top round, and let me add that inside each legs. For leg, position absolute, width 80 pixel, height 150 pixel, and we need to enable transform style, preserve 3D. And leg front, position absolute, background image linear gradient, transform, translate Z 75 pixel. And now leg lift, same way as we did in the basement lift, we need to transform, position absolute, width 40 pixel, height 80 pixel, translate 3D 90 pixel, minus 7 pixel, and 0 to 5 is it. So if you see, now we got this leg front and leg lift, and now we'll arrange our leg 1. So if you see here, our leg 1 is aligned properly, so we'll finish leg top and leg top round, and later we'll arrange other legs. So for leg top, transform, translate Y 90-50 pixel, rotate X 80 degree. So if you see here, we got this leg top, and now we'll go for leg top round. Here width 40 pixel, height 20 pixel, border radius 50%, background image. Now we need to align this. So in order to do the transform, so now we have aligned our first leg. Let's do the same for other legs. Now let's focus on cart head and foot. Now we have aligned our cart head, then cart foot. Cart foot is also similar to this cart head, so I'm just copy pasting it. And let's adjust some values inside our translate 3D. Now let's focus on this cart side, position relative, transform style, preserve 3D. And our cart side will be position absolute, transform rotate 40 degree, width 300 pixel, height 20 pixel. So now we need to adjust X and Y values. Now it is aligned properly, and then focus on this bed. So if you notice here, this bed has one bed, bed sheet and pillow. Inside my scene, let me add the bed and bed sheet. Here this bed and bed sheet will be similar to our board basement, so I am going to skip that part. So now we got our bed and bed sheet, and then we'll focus on this pillow. So under bed sheet, I am going to add pillow wrapper, and inside the pillow wrapper we need to add pillow wrapper. So as we are doing the other objects, we need to copy paste this inside the pillow wrapper. Our pillow will be width 100 px, height 35 pixel, background color white one, border radius 20 pixel, transform translate Y 90-50%, rotate X 80 degree, translate 3D 80 pixel, 150 pixel, 3 pixel. Now let me add some box shadow here. So now we have completed our entire card section. I know this video is going a little lengthy, so I am going to speed up this process. You see here, this table contains 3 legs and top, left and front portions. This is similar to our card. Slab also contains top, left and front portions, and on top of the slab we have 3 books. So these 2 objects are similar to our previous objects. So I am going to skip these 2 parts. So if you see here, I'm done with the slab and this table. So now let's focus on this window object. we basically have 3 windows here. So I am adding window 1, window 2 and window 3. Each window has front, top, right and bottom positions. So now let's go to our CSS. Windows position absolute, top 20%, left 40%, transform, rotate, reflex and flex direction, row reverse. So inside windows we have window object, position relative, width 100 pixel, height auto, and we need to transform, rotate x minus 10 degree and rotate y 60 degree, transform style, preserve 3D. Inside each window we have window front, position absolute, width 135 pixel, height 100 pixel and background will be our white color one. If you see here we got 2 window objects. So this is our first window and this is our second window. Our third window is present on behind this second window. First let me complete this window styling and after we can arrange it properly. So now we have completed our window styling and now let me arrange it properly. If you see here, now we have aligned this window object properly inside our right wall. So if you see here, now we have completed our own 3D model by using only CSS. I know this is kind of overwhelming to understand all these concepts in a single video. Please let me know in the comment section if you have any doubts. That's it about today's video. Hope you learned something new from this. As usual, just eat, code, sleep and repeat, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.